Choke Artist Podcast Episode 10. This week we take a glimpse into life on the road with the boys in Angles. They talk about some of the low points they've had being in a rock and roll band.
This is actually a live intervention.
Yeah, Tom's been quite the smoker lately.
Tom, we need you to stop smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, all right, we get it, man.
Scoop the mids, scoop the mids.
It's not a bit. It's not a bit, Tom.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. It's a new thing. I'm going to be okay. All right? I'm going to stop.
It is going to get to, like, all joking aside, I give it 10 years to the point where you do see someone with an actual cigarette and it's just going to look so prehistoric.
It's kind of like that now with Tom and his lungs.
Yeah, why don't you vape, Tom?
That's the worst thing to do all the time. It's just, why would anybody want to buy
Yeah, but it looks more modern than what you do.
It's so expensive. I want to carry around a fucking
Is it more
battery
expensive
charger.
than dialysis?
Wow.
That's fucked
Wow.
up. My father's on dialysis.
What if your dad got
and
you
he
hooked on
doesn't talk
cigarettes
to me?
to try to kill you earlier?
It's probably what happened.
We were talking earlier that Tom's dad blamed Tom for all three of his divorces.
My dad's been divorced 3 times. He said, fuck it, I'm going to try it again. So this is his 4th marriage right now. And he told me right before, all right, don't fuck this one up.
Yeah.
Don't
When
fucking
you fall off
ruin
the
it.
horse, you buy another horse.
Yeah.
That's
That's a good Jewish hymn.
I actually named this the In Angles Divorce Podcast.
Really?
You can see right here. Yeah.
At least Nick will be more than likely, he will be the first one to
It's because
experience
he's the only
divorce.
one we know right now is going to be
Getting
100% married.
Yeah, my statistics are pretty high because I'm the only
We're
one
just using
by
mathematics.
default.
I think
Well,
you're gonna
my
have
parents were divorced.
You're going to have a kid. Maybe 2 kids. And then it's just going to be terrible. And you're not going to want to stay together.
I don't see my fucking kids anymore. I just
And then-
flip musics.
You're
It really
not going to
depends.
see your son anymore.
It depends how long you're going to chase the dumb band guy thing.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's good. She lets me do the band, and that's really nice.
kill. So great.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you, baby. You let me do the band.
No, if I ever was divorced, I would definitely go
I don't know
on
what
a
I do. She didn't
down,
let me do the band.
a downturn of drugs. I'd try them all.
You shouldn't do any drugs.
I'm not
Yeah,
allowed to. I just think it's a cool. I'm
Nick
not
and
cool
drugs
enough.
do not mix.
Oh,
we
we're
found out.
definitely going to see you do more drugs at some
Statistically,
point.
one of us are going to get divorced.
Yeah, we're talking about
Or
drugs
2.
now, Joe.
Oh, do drugs?
We moved to drugs.
Drugs.
Statistically, we all do drugs. You look at the numbers.
Statistically,
not
This is
fact.
actually This is the longest I've gone without doing a drugs.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you
Just
ate
don't
it.
do that.
Didn't you eat a little bit of weed cake?
I'm always high, but I'm saying.
He is lying.
Oh, you're lying?
No, I'm not lying. This is the longest.
Sneaky bastard.
the longest I've
I'm
That's
done
why
still-
you do so well on Wall Street. I bought your bullshit.
I haven't came down from the high from Canada, really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Talk about Canada.
Weed devil.
Weed devil.
Talk
Yeah, that's real, though.
about-
The weed devil
Talk
is
about
when you.
the
That's
weed
our
devil.
most memorable one.
It's when you do weed.
Yeah, that-
and then you doubt everything
Well, that
in
was
your
the
life.
that was the first weed devil that actually threatened.
It
Like-
threatened a few things. It
like
probably
there was
threatened our safety, like our
uplifted-
physical safety.
Uplifted a lot of just increased tension. That made a very tension-filled trip.
Oh, too real. It's too real.
It got too real. Weed
Oh,
devil
no.
actually really worked.
I was doubting a lot of things that I was certain about
Yeah.
for my whole life. Just
It was a
the
bad
clothes I
time.
wear and
Brian's
everything.
met Erica twice, maybe 3, 4 times.
Yet somehow I finagled my
So
way.
he's been sleeping with her.
I don't know, it's 2
and-
times. And I met her.
And in my head, what was
it's a
happening,
serious
I was
thing.
asking these questions to Brian as if he was doing this. Brian was answering questions in his own head. We were having conversations in each other's heads, completely
by
separate from each other,
themselves,
but to
with
each other.
each other.
Joe was listening the whole
Joe
time.
is
Well,
not doing
let's
anything
rewind
about
a
it.
little bit.
Toronto.
So, we played a show in Toronto, what was it, 4 months ago? 4 months ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was our first time ever in Canada. I thought the show was fun. You guys seemed to, I think you thought the show was kind of bad.
Well, if we went to
It's
Sneaky D's,
crop.
it'd be much better.
Yeah, we
went
should
to
have went to
Sneaky D's.
Sneaky fucking D's,
I'm
man.
telling you, man, Sneaky D's would be sick right now.
No, but we played the show in Toronto. Went pretty well. we were in Toronto for all of 20 minutes before the show before we realized we could buy weed anywhere. And then smoke weed practically anywhere. Legally. Completely legal. Even though that same place where we got the gummies from got shut down.
The place was
I
a
But it
didn't
was
know
legal.
that.
It felt legal at the time.
Toronto had this gray area where some places would be medical and you'd Skype with a doctor, which is what we did.
Oh, that was fantastic.
And he's like, all right, you're good. You get sad sometimes.
Totally turned the trip upside down.
My favorite part about that was that it was the shittiest internet connection.
Oh, yeah.
That made me freak out more, though. I was like, is this even a real guy talking to me?
Birth date.
Another.
Do you get nightmares?
And Tom's just like, I have hemorrhoids.
All I heard was
schizophrenia. I couldn't sleep.
It's like, what?
But anyway, we pretty much got a free pass to buy all the edibles, all the weed that we want. We found a nice cafe to smoke it in. We played the show. We drank some absinthe. We got a little wild. Joe farted in the
Joe
truck.
filled the truck.
I didn't
up with
drink
Crohn's.
absinthe. I slept in the van.
Filled the truck up.
So
with
I could
Crohn's.
drive. So I
Yeah.
could drive back. And
The plan
everyone
was
got fucked up.
Joe wasn't gonna drink.
I don't drink.
The rest of us were gonna drink and have a good old Canadian time. And we came back. We were super drunk, and we thought it would be a good idea to finish all of the gummies. What were they?
Weed gummies.
Yeah, we thought it'd be a good idea to finish all the 10 milligram each.
Well, we were
weed
crossing
gummies.
the border, and we just wanted to get it all.
We thought they were just gonna search
done.
us.
Yeah.
They
But
did
it's
it.
Which was the
stupid
complete
because
opposite of what they did. They
I
were psyched that
kept
we were
a
in a
few.
band.
I kept a couple.
Oh, you did?
And the
But we still ate a
confidence,
shit ton.
Nick and Brian.
the confidence I
Didn't
had
keep
putting
at it.
that in my mouth, I don't know where it came from. I thought
Yeah.
it was like this.
Because you figure, like, I'm drunk. I'll hardly
just
feel it.
Pop.
10 milligrams each. So I had
Man.
30 milligrams.
That's so much.
Yeah, I took a
I
couple.
had 30 milligrams in my body.
I shouldn't be having 1 milligram.
One.
Yeah.
The root of my
Honestly.
problem is that I'm around people that do a lot of weed
So
consistently.
it seems normal.
And I never do it. So then this normal volume that you guys do for you is like me overdosing on marijuana every single time. So my
Yeah.
situations are ridiculous. And no matter how much I'm awake in my head, I can't convince myself what's happening. I just can
we
never
gotta talk about Buffalo after this too.
Yeah.
Finish this.
Yeah, so we crossed the border. We're about to
story's
cross
pretty
the
much
border.
over. We're
We-
about to cross the border. Well, I think it got really bad after we crossed the
Well,
border.
I was freaking out before the border. I was
Yeah.
high as shit, and I'm like half asleep, and I wake everybody up, and I see these guys with guns. I'm like, what the fuck is going
Yeah.
on? I'm high as shit, and they're talking to us, and the whole time I'm like, get ready to get out of the car and just
run.
start running
Yeah.
for some reason. And everyone was pretty calm, but I was just freaking the fuck out. in my
For
head.
some reason, your logic was, if I put my shoes on, they won't suspect anything.
You made everyone put their shoes
Guys,
on.
get your shoes on.
Put
Get your shoes on.
Don't. I slept through this whole ordeal.
Oh yeah, you were like
and
an
then
angel.
I just wake up. Huh? Don't
How
put
many
your
gummies
fucking
did you eat?
shoes on.
Put your shoes on top.
You ate
Okay.
2 gummies?
All right. I think I had 2 or 3. I don't
Okay.
remember.
I'm so jealous that you could just get high and fall asleep. I get high, and I'm awake through all this disaster.
I mean, there's
nightmare.
times where I get
See,
I
It's
can't
weed
fall
double.
asleep.
Everyone gets weed double.
But
I get it the most when I eat it.
You
It's because your liver
motherfucking
processes it. It's
fuck.
completely different.
I just don't get
See
high
those
and get
guys
sleepy.
with guns? They're gonna fucking kill you if you don't put your shoes on. You did it again. If you don't put those fucking shoes on everybody's feet in this
You ever
car,
fuck a dead body
you're fucking
before?
dead meat.
You like Cannibal Corpse?
Well, yeah, it didn't help that we. Well,
Did you ever do it?
If we were dead sober, we would have been very psyched to talk to these guys, these Border Patrol guys, because they were super into like death metal, like Cannibal Corpse, Corpse Grinder.
That was the first thing they asked. You in a band?
You in a band? Yeah.
Death metal?
And then I think this is what piqued my weed
Yeah,
devil.
that
And
was
this is what
peaked here,
got
too.
it as like the tumbleweed or the snowball effect was when they specifically said, "Who is the bassist?" And I just immediately thought they were just gonna shoot me in the face.
He's talking
No
to
one
you.
respects you.
And
We
Answer the question.
We devil bombs up
you.
behind the guy. You only Brian can see.
He's talking to you, motherfucker.
Say yes, say
What
yes,
did
say
he
yes.
say? You better
What did
raise
you
your
question?
hand
And
there,
they
boy.
had AK-47s strapped to their backs. That
Yeah,
was
they
I.
definitely
They were
did.
so nice.
They were
They were the
nicest
most
guys in
approachable
the world.
people.
But there
aside
was
from this
there were
guy.
serious guns strapped
Yeah,
to
you
their
guys-
back.
Yeah,
That
that's
wasn't
the
me
border,
high,
dude.
right?
No.
Well, you guys ever heard of the Corpse Grinder?
It was like
Corpse grinder.
You ever heard of the Corpse Grinder? They just came out with a new album. Oh, what's it called? The Grinder.
Yeah, you ever fucking dead body before, eh? Did he
It's
say
called
that?
Welcome
Did he
to
say
the
you ever
Grinder.
did it? Because in my head, I thought he said, talking about, those bands fucking dead bodies. He said, did you ever do it? And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Is he going to make us do this shit right now? Because I'm getting...
It's the only way to pack.
Yeah, all these bands, yeah, they talk about, necrophilia.
You ever do
You
it,
guys
eh?
ever do that?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we do it all the
You gotta
time.
get over the smell in just a few
already.
minutes. But anyway, so after we passed the border, those guys actually were really cool. Props to them. Props to all of Canada Border Patrol that we dealt with. They were all very
Do a
cool.
great job.
Yeah, give it up for the service.
And then we're on our way back, and I'm talking to myself. According to Joe, I had my head in my hands. I don't remember talking to myself, and and I remember thinking all of these thoughts that apparently Joe said I said out loud, which is just like, "You're an idiot. You're so stupid. Why do you do these things? Why do you dress the way you dress? Why do you think the way you think?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Well,
you're
I
in a
think
band?"
it was a conversation between three of us, but it just branched off to just me talking to myself and you talking to yourself.
Your hair looks like
accusing Brian
shit.
of having sex with your fiance, and Brian started doubting like everything he's done in his life.
Yeah.
And then Brian just like he slowly started decomposing and like slouching more in the scene, just saying, "Fuck, I'm so stupid, shit."
There's just doubt vibes being pushed to both of our heads.
Yeah.
We devil.
And then I woke up and apologized to you, and you're like, "Dude, what are you about what?"
Well, yeah, because
You apologized to
At
me. and I
Tim
was like, I
Hortons,
accept
we
it.
made a pit stop at Tim Hortons at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, so we kind of just crashed out, and I remember I went to the bathroom, and I puked. I think it was the absinthe. I puked in the bathroom, came out.
Oh, yeah, we had
and,
absinthe.
and Nick's standing outside. I mean, the weed devil's completely gone by now. Thank the Lord.
Yeah, it was.
And
It was gone.
he just, I could tell like Nick wanted to have a serious conversation. I've never seen Nick serious in my life before that moment. And
Dude,
he's
I
like,
thought
"Dude,
the
I
conversation
just-
was going in my head for like 10 minutes. What am I going to say to Brian? How am I gonna say? Dude, I just, I want to talk to you, man, for a second.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, what? Yeah, but he just said, man, I really want to apologize. And the thing is, as soon as you said that, I remembered the conversation, but I thought, because in my head, I'm having my own moment, and I thought everyone was just fucking with me, and it was just like one big joke. And because Joe was kind of going along with it too, like, oh yeah, you fucked your fiance, yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, Joe was
and then
feeling
Joe
it all.
didn't realize any of us were serious until that moment.
Because I was sober.
yeah, because Joe
No
was
weed
pretty
devil.
much sober, no weed devil,
But it was funny.
and Tom was asleep.
You guys think I'm kidding, but I would be the guy to get so high and just start killing people and thinking that I'm saving them somehow in my head. All right, everyone's good. Everyone looks good now. There's dead bodies all around me.
Everyone's relaxed. Time to
Like,
relax.
he's dead. They had so
You
many.
did good, Nick.
They
You
were
did
covered
good.
in bugs and they didn't want to be here.
You did good.
I could see how those people freak out though. Like me on bath salts would be.
Bath salts, the guy ate someone's face.
Yeah,
I would do that on weed.
I can see how someone might eat someone else's face.
I can relate. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can assimilate to that.
I mean, it's not for everyone, man. But I also think that there's so many different strains of weed that maybe you just haven't found the one that's right for you.
I've been smoking since I was 12, and every strain I ever
yeah.
had gave me the same. You know what it was? When I was younger, it was fine. But when I had one bad situation, it comes back to me every time.
That is true. It's like PTSD in a way.
Yeah. So it's like the weed devil is always there.
I used to get it. I was getting it really bad for like a year and a half, and it was every time. And then I started realizing that I would start getting it when people were smoking around me, and not even when I was smoking. So it's one of those things where it was just clearly in my head. It was just clearly where I knew I was going to be around it, and I get that kind of roller coaster feeling in my stomach. And you just got to get over it, I guess. I don't know when I did get over it. But
I just like I'm not cool.
Aside
enough.
from eating those gummies.
Some dangerous stuff to you, man.
Yeah. That's because it's just, but the thing is, I appreciate that because that's why I hate amphetamines. I hate stimulants because that's just a false sense of confidence that's not really there. At least when you do get that kind of weed devil, it grounds you in a
false
way.
sense of low self-esteem.
It is a false. It's definitely a false sense of low self-esteem. But at least it's humbling. I appreciate anything that'll humble you.
That's true. But
As long as you don't slit your own wrists.
I'm so low. I'm gonna kill myself. People will be happier.
I hate this devil.
We've been in traffic right here before.
Wait,
I
Joe,
just-
what were we
I
gonna
just
say
got deja
about
vu.
Buffalo?
Oh, another weed devil was Buffalo.
Yeah. That one was fun because Brian was so morphable into whatever someone else was saying that he totally changed.
I just went with the flow.
Everyone's everything.
I just agreed with.
I woke
everyone.
up Brian and said, "Dude, we have to go, man. We have to get out of here." And he's like, "All right, let's go. We'll get everybody. You're right. We gotta go." And Tom came in. He's like, "We're not going." And Brian's like, "Yeah, we shouldn't go."
But then you convinced me eventually that we should go.
Did I? Wow.
And I agreed.
Well-
And then we finally woke up Joe, and Joe said, "Dude, we're not going."
No, Joe said, "Are we in New Jersey?"
I woke up at 4 a.m. out of a deep sleep. I had no idea where I
I
was.
still have your face
Terrible
in my head.
waker upper, man.
Yeah.
You are awful.
I
yeah.
sleep
You
heavy.
do one of those. You're one of those deep breathing.
Eyes wide, yeah. Owl eyes.
That's
Are we
terrible.
in Jersey?
Okay.
Wait.
Like I'm so nervous when I have to.
Yeah, I felt like I was waking up my dad and I was
Yeah.
in trouble.
Okay.
Something.
Thank you.
What the fuck did you do?
What Check the. Well, no, those girls freaked me out because what was happening in my head was there's this accent was coming out throughout the night, deeper and deeper as I was getting higher and higher. And I was like, wow,
silly.
they're just really trying to freak us out. They're really from this other country, and there's some kind of weird thing
some
going
elaborate
on.
scheme.
And then she took Tom's phone, the one girl, and Tom said she was going through it, and then someone Skyped you, and I was
Wait,
like,
really?
yeah, some weird
Ellen
shit
took
was
your phone?
happening that was triggering that.
That actually did happen. No, Ellen took my
Ellen?
ELLEN.
my sister's fucking shitbag ex-husband was FaceTiming me.
Why? It's a mystery.
I thought she was trying to blackmail you somehow. Dude, I don't know. I was ridiculous.
It's the weed devil.
That's weird.
It's the weed
I
devil.
didn't think as much of it as you guys did.
Don't eat on the air, Tom.
And I said we should go.
Yeah. Well, we ended up staying because we had no reason to leave at all.
And we
I had a blast.
Yeah, it was a fun night.
That was a fun night.
we had a nice breakfast in the morning
One
too.
of the best nights of my life.
Well, Buffalo in general has always
And
been
we
good
sat
for
on
us.
the beach, dude.
Oh, we did.
Oh yeah.
That was the same
Dude,
day.
and then we
How are
rolled
you
up.
doing?
We rolled up to the show like 2 hours late.
Sunburnt.
Sunburnt, wearing sandals. Brian bought water shoes. And
Right.
we were like, Kurt was like, "You guys missed sound check."
And
that
We
was
played
the
like
worst.
shit.
That was the worst night of tour.
And we had a trunk
We played-
full of
we've never sounded worse.
a trunk full of CVS shopping bags because Brian went on a spree.
I love the show.
I mean, we gotta go to Walmart.
Nah, I'm giving it up.
After
I'm giving it
all
up.
this bullshit, we're still late for the show. We're pulling.
Out of like fucking Lake Erie beach area, passing a Walgreens, and Brian just says, "What? Wait, we're not gonna stop at Walgreens?"
We gotta get some stuff. I mean,
Do you need anything?
And it made.
just in case.
Okay, I mean, you're right.
You all agreed.
He comes out.
I was
2
neutral.
bags in each arm, like
I didn't
water
have- I didn't have
shoes.
that much.
there was some
Beef
kind of box
jerky,
being
turkey
carried.
jerky.
I think a full 24 pack of
Eight-
water.
Well, we needed the water.
We need.
I'll say that.
Snacks.
I have no
you,
doubts
you
about
can't
that.
get water anywhere else. That was like,
A hydrogen tank. We don't know why. Balloons.
So.
Useful. That's the theme with us. We're just one of us convincing the other 3 to do things, and we all agree, and then we're like, what?
Nonsense. But they all make sense in the heat of the moment. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like we should be a Pine Grove band.
Oh. Was that a weed? That was a weed devil moment.
I think it was a cigarettes
Thomas
just
is
taking over your
beating down.
lungs.
Cigarettes infected
Taking
his
over
brain.
your lungs and your brain.
What if we just start smoking a lot and, being Pine Grove?
Cigarettes and homes, man.
Tom walked into practice, and the first thing he said is, "Guys, I think we need to change what we're doing."
What if we just did something different? Like started a farming project and really got involved in that.
Yeah, it's the beginning of my descent of not being a fan.
But I think you said it best last night. It's because we haven't played a good show in a while. Last night we played Alston, Massachusetts, in a really cool basement, and I think it gave us all a little bit more of a jolt,
Extra steam.
a little
I don't
extra
know.
steam in our
And new
engine.
music
Extra
is.
steam
Except for Joe.
Until Brian started driving today.
Yeah, it makes you
That
angry.
was good, except for that last little leg there. I got.
I like that last little leg. That was when the truth came out. Can we just stop? Brian's like pulling over in the middle of like a random exit. Can we just go? Brian, go to rest stop.
Oh, rest up.
All right.
Be sure to smash that motherfucking subscribe button on iTunes. Check out In Angles Music online. There's no need to plug any website specifically. If you're savvy enough to listen to this podcast, then I'm sure you could find that bullshit. Choke Artist is a cult.